have got one hell of a nerve, Lucas. Coming in and making yourself comfortable in my apartment, dismissing my housekeeper.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, you have upset me. And where's Vivian? I mean, what's she doing letting strangers into my apartment and taking orders from somebody else?
I didn't give Vivian an order.
Well, where is she?
I merely said that I needed to speak to you alone, and I had your best interests at heart, and she believed me.
Oh, she did you? Listen, Lucas, I know you've made your reputation by being unconventional, but perhaps occasionally, sometimes, you could get someone some advance notice or something. Oh, God. It's been such a strange day.
What happened?
My father's will was read today.
Yes?
Yes, and he mentioned me.
And you weren't expecting that?
No.
How much did he leave you?
He left me 1/3 of his stock in Cory Publishing.
It's one hell of a mention.
Yes. I just wish he was here. We should be running the company together.
Well, at least you're not on the outside.
No, I'm not. I'm right there on the inside. And my father's widow and her daughter, they don't like it a bit.
Do you care?
No, I don't care. Because, Lucas, I am back. And I am going to make Cory into the giant that it deserves to be. I'm going to make it as a tribute to him.
And what about Sophisticate?
Well, maybe now we can publish it with Cory.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
You said you have 1/3 of your father's company.
Yes.
How much does his wife and other daughter have?
2/3.
I rest my case.
Lucas, I am not a fool. I won't let Amanda or Rachel anywhere near that magazine till it's published.
The only way you can do that is to control the entire company.
That's right.
You do want it all, don't you?
Yes, I want it all. And I'm gonna have it all. And I'm gonna do it. Just for him.
Will you kiss that baby for me, all right?
Oh, I sure will.
And thank Vicky for letting you be with us tonight.
Oh, I'm sure she understands. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, darling. Good night.
Good night. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night,
Jamie.
Good night, Jamie.
You want to lie down?
No, I'm going to see to dinner.
Dinner? What was that we just had?
That was a snack for Matthew.
Some snack.
We have a growing boy in the household again. What about you, Josie? Will you stay?
Sure.
Good. It shouldn't take long.
Matthew?
Thanks for coming.
You don't have to thank me. Is something else wrong?
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Just every time anyone mentions Vicky or the baby, you kind of get this funny look on your face.
Well, they're having some trouble, I think.
Jamie and Vicky?
Yeah. Jamie's not saying much about it to anybody. That's how he is. I just think he doesn't want Mom to worry about it.
I guess the will was kind of a surprise, huh?
Yeah, the part about Iris was, yeah.
You know, I know she did some terrible things to your family, but I find it hard to imagine.
You do?
I mean, she's always been so nice to me.
Josie, I'm saying this because I care about you. Just watch out for Iris.
What are you thinking about?
A Mac. Cabin.
Oh, the one he gave you.
Yeah. I used to give him a hard time about that. When he and a bunch of his friends would go up there. I'd say, what are you gonna do, kill Bambi's mother? I don't think he actually ever killed any deer. He'd just go up there and relax and fish. The first time I went up with him, I was a freshman in high school. This high school I hated. I kept cutting class.
You?
Yeah, me. And I knew my grades were going to be bad, but they turned out worse than that. When I got the report card, I put it right on the desk over there. Went up to my room, closed the door. Well, 2 hours later, bang, bang, bang on my door, there's Mac. I thought, boy, I'm going to get it this time. Instead, you know what he says to me?
What?
He says to me, pack some clothes up, we're going up to the cabin.
I bet you couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, he just dropped everything. We went up there for 3 or 4 days, did nothing but fish, take walks in the woods, talk. We had a great time. Anyway, the night before the last day we were there, he says to me, Matt, how would you like to go to a new school next year? I don't think that local school's much of a challenge for a young boy like you.
And that's all he said to you?
No, he said if I cut any more classes, he'd have my rear end. But he knew what I wanted before I knew what I wanted. And he never pushed. He took you as you were. I don't know what I'm gonna do without him. I miss him so much.
Everybody, listen, I'd like to tell you something, all of you, okay? I promise that I won't go on forever.
Yeah,
All right? Oh, now, come on, indulge me a little, all right?
All right.
You know, in the last few months, there have been times that I was tempted to say, why me? And there were other times that I was sorely tempted to give up and say, why not me? But I didn't. And I got through this, and it was because of all of you. I used to think I was a person that didn't have a family, but I was wrong. Because you, all of you, are my family. You saved my life. And I'll be indebted to you forever. And I thank you for that. I know why me now. I understand why all of this has happened. Because I found out something quite wonderful. The daughter that I had when I was a teenager. The daughter that I thought was stillborn. She's alive.
What?
Yeah. And I'm going to find her. Because I want her to meet all of you. I want her to know her family. So, to you, to freedom, and to Mac. Okay?
Congratulations.
Yeah. Ronnie. Eric.
Congratulations.
Nice meeting you. Jack, I love you. And you, well, you. Thank you. Okay, that's it. Now, I want everyone to have a fabulous time. All right?
Wait just 1 second. Wait a second. I would just like to say one word about our head flight attendant.
What?
It's just that if we had to, we would all do it again.
Here, here.
Yes.
Because we love you. To you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, now we can have a good time.
Okay, I'm gonna get
listen, I think you asked.
right
Flowers,
away.
okay.
All right, I'll try not to.
I've talked to you.
I know, I knew you'd say that.
Frankie,
I can't believe it. She's got a kid.
I know, I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as you are. But
Now, I wonder
what
if
she
you
said
start
before.
with the hospitals or do you start with the city?
What are you talking about?
Finding your kid, of course.
You want to help Felicia find her daughter?
Yeah, well, of course I do, don't you?
Well, then, I think that we might as well work together.
Are you offering me a job, counselor?
I figure it's either that or having you get in my way all the time.
Well, Winthrop, this is your lucky day because I accept.
Hey, come on. Felicia's gonna give us a tour of this place.
Oh, great. Oh, that is, unless, of course, you have something else to say to me, boss.
Sure. No, that's about it. Carry on.
Thank you.
Mitch, how did Felicia find out about her daughter?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Would you be more comfortable if I left?
No, why do you say that?
I have a feeling Derek definitely would.
Oh, Eric, no.
And I think he's a better friend to you than you realize, Stacey.
Oh, he just,
Whenever he sees us together, the way he looks at me looks like he wants to tear me apart.
Look, Eric, he's lived out on the streets. He's had a really difficult life. He helped me enormously with that case. I just can't cut him loose like this. First of all, I don't think he could even get a job. He's had virtually no education. With that scar on his face, I think people probably look at him and think he's violent or something.
Well, maybe I can help him with that.
Help him with the scar?
There's an excellent plastic surgeon on staff at the hospital. I could refer Derek if he wanted me to, and I think perhaps Medicare would take care of the costs.
You do that for him?
Sure.
Wow, that's terrific. I think that's just what he needs to get started again. Ow. Whoa.
This is very nice.
For once in